Hello, 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 hello. I am here. I am in Austin, Texas this week, and I made it. I didn't forget that I am on Central Time. I'm trying to move my head so that light behind me doesn't show too much. I'm in my hotel room, but I'm ready to go. So let's talk about what we talked about last night. Friendship as soulmates. It's a beautiful thing. I don't know if you remember, but we talked about the story that my uncle told at my sister's wedding 20 years ago that I still remember today because it was just so beautiful and it resonated with me. And and I keep remembering that. And just it's just was a beautiful story about when the earth began. There were souls that were connected, and then they broke apart. And as the world went around, they went around looking for each other. And some souls eventually do find each other, some not so much, but they find the interim soul that they can connect with in the interim. But when they do find each other, they instantly know it. So that's something that's such a beautiful story. And I wish that for everybody, that they can find that friendship and love and into their own soulmates. So let's get on today. Today's topic is diversity is beauty. And I'm going to read that. It's a quote by a person named Max Dupree, who wrote Leadership is an Art. And here it goes. We need to give each other the space to grow, to be ourselves, to exercise our diversity. We need to give each other space so that we may both give and receive such beautiful things as ideas, openness, dignity, joy, healing, and inclusion. Now, I know a lot of people say, well, diversity is like a buzzword, but it's not really. It's been around forever. It goes back to the world doesn't need more sameness. Remember? So when you have a diversity of a multitude of things, a diversity of attitudes, a diversity of skin color, a diversity of cultures, a diversity of female, male, all of that, the world just seems like such a more beautiful place. And we have to allow that, because otherwise, what's the point? We all have to live in this earth together. Why not just embrace our differences and our diversity and just kind of hang out with each other, because you never know, you can learn stuff from anybody. And I was thinking the other day that I don't know if I shared that with you or not, but Italy is like my extreme favorite place because I went on a vacation there about 10 years ago, and I just absolutely fell in love. It was the most beautiful place. I don't speak the language fluently, hardly any, but I learned enough to, the generics, so I could learn how to ask where the bathroom was or where are the restaurants and where's the airport and that kind of thing. But it was just such a gorgeous place, and the diversity there was that, even though we didn't speak the language, they accepted us and they tried to speak English as much as possible. So we would find somebody, do you speak English? Do you speak English? And they were accommodating, even though we were trying our best to speak the language. But what happens in Italy, I found out, was that the dialect can differ from village to village. So if I learn how to speak Italian, depends on where I go as to whether or not I'm gonna be successful in having a conversation with someone. So, I'm pretty sure that people adjust because it's similar, but then that some words mean different things in different villages and that sort of thing. So, that kind of diversity is just really out there. So you go someplace like that where the language is different in the same country in different places. Africa's like that. You got different languages in all parts of the country and all parts of the continent, and it's just amazing how beautiful it is. And people don't realize you have to go different places and experience different cultures, and that kind of diversity it's just stimulating. And that's something that I always aspired to do, was to immerse myself in different cultures and things like that, because I want to learn something about them and maybe teach them something about me or my culture or my family. And diversity can be even within a family, because we have differences in same families, um, different religions, different thought patterns, different everything. So that's my definition of diversity. I'm pretty sure it's probably the dictionary definition as well, but I didn't look that up. So, but let's embrace that and have fun with it. Because I am in a meetup group, and within that meetup group are people within my age range. They're like between 45 and 65, I believe. But there's so many different cultures. We have Jewish people, we have Indians, we have African Americans, we have Africans, it's just everybody in there, and we have so much fun because of the diversity. And it's just amazing. So let's embrace that and have fun with it and see what we can learn from each other. So it's going to be a short one because I am extremely tired. I've been up since 3 a.m. That's because this was my travel day. So, and so I am going to get my shower and go to bed. So, guys, thank you so much for watching. And I will see you tomorrow at 7. And I wish you peace. I wish you love. And I love you guys. Thank you very, very much for attending. Whoever you are, I can see your eye. But take it easy. Have a good night. Bye-bye.